Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thank you all so much for joining me here today for another pick a card video. For any of you who are new to my channel, welcome in. My name is Melissa, and today's topic, we are going to be looking at a general love message for you. So this is just super free flowing, you guys. I don't really have a specific plan. I knew that I wanted to record a love and romance related reading. So this is just going to be great for anyone that's just curious about what do they need to know about their love life in general. So for some of you guys, we might get some information about a specific relationship or connection in your life. For others of you, this could end up being more, self-love messages. I don't really know. We're just going to kind of see what comes through. But rest assured that if you all were guided to view this video, regardless of the timing that the video was uploaded, there's likely a message that's here for you. So if you all are interested in getting a general message about your love life, then you're going to want to keep on watching this video. We are going to be working with 3 piles today. So starting here on the left, I have group number 1, which is this card here with the blue apatite tower. Card number 2 with the rose quartz tower, and then card number 3 with the black tourmaline and quartz tower. Let's go ahead and take a deep breath. Think about your love life. Think about what message you need to know about your love life. Select the card or the crystal that you are feeling the most intuitively guided to. And you can click the timestamp down below to skip ahead to your reading. Hey there, group number 1. So if you all chose the blue apatite tower and this beautiful card, let's go ahead and see what message you all are guided to know about your love life right now. When it comes to matters of the heart, there is no right or wrong. Every choice you make expands your understanding of life and love. Okay. So initially, the message I'm hearing from this is, I think right now, you guys, you might be overthinking something in a connection, or some of you guys might be ruminating over a choice or decision that you made in the past, or maybe a choice or decision that you're looking to make right now, maybe beating yourselves up about it a little bit too much. And so this message is really guiding you to kind of be a little bit more gentle with yourself, to really try to kind of see your love life, whatever situation you're in, from a higher perspective, and understand that like every experience that we have, every decision that we make, however we navigate a relationship is all part of a greater lesson that we're supposed to be learning. Everything happens for a reason, right? So that's just kind of the initial vibe I'm getting here, but let's go ahead and see. We have a few more cards to pull. We have the message here of the Star. Ooh, we have the Knight of Cups. Okay. Well, this is beautiful. I feel like, are some of you guys maybe a little bit unsure about a specific connection right now or an action that you want to take? That's kind of the vibe I'm getting here. You guys also did choose a blue stone, which can have to do with communication, the throat chakra. So with the Knight of Cups coming up here, this is talking about romantic gestures. It's about kind of leading with your heart and putting your best foot forward. Kind of just going after something that you want with love, following your heart. You know what I mean? So I do feel like, going back to our initial message here, that you guys are really being guided to listen to your heart. What does your heart tell you when it comes to your specific situation, or when it comes to just your love life in general? I think if you're feeling conflicted here about what decision you need to be making about something, or you're feeling unsure about like, is this the right thing or the wrong thing for me? If you always tap back into what your heart is telling you, it's not going to lead you astray. I mean, it might not always end up with rainbows and sunshine the way that we would dream it to be, like with the Star card here. But, at the end of the day, you'll learn that lesson, right? So you guys are really just being guided here to lead with the heart. Take actions in your love life that come from love, whether that's self-love and behaving in ways where you should be more loving toward yourself, or whether that's moving in loving ways and making those romantic gestures toward others. I do feel for some of you guys, there is like a want or a need to make a romantic gesture toward someone, or this can also be about somebody else making a romantic gesture toward you that maybe you're feeling a little bit like on the fence about right now, kind of questioning if it's the right thing. But the star card here is talking about universal alignment. And I love this depiction of the star and the message that kind of comes along with it, because it feels like what this is saying is that, going back again to that initial message, is that the universe will align things for you the way that it's supposed to. You know what I mean? Like, whatever is put on your path is supposed to be on your path for a reason. Whatever we end up tapping into, whatever relationships we end up biting on and connecting with, it teaches us that bigger lesson, right? I also feel like this star card is talking about healing as well. So I think, going again back to this initial message, if some of you guys have been feeling like, there's still some residual, hurt from previous connections, or some self-love that needs to be addressed, some forgiveness of self, this is a message that, being able to kind of go within and work on self first, building that love within yourself, makes it a lot easier for you to be able to make those romantic gestures and move with love toward others. Look at this, you guys. This is a past thing that's coming up, because we have the old footage. Eject. That's so interesting. Okay, sorry. I got to get my alignment here. Let's pull the last one too, so we have it. Profound lessons are at hand. Completion of a cycle is near. Oh my gosh, you guys. Yes. There's something old that you guys are really being guided to release with regard to your love life. Whether it's an old way of thinking about things, an old relationship. When I think of old footage, I think of something that's outdated. Thoughts or visuals ruminating in our minds that we are replaying over and over again. And this is about letting those things go, doing the healing so that you're able to connect on that romantic level with someone new. Or with a current partner, right? Like, maybe some of you guys are in connections right now, and this maybe isn't necessarily about going from one person to someone new. Maybe it's about healing within this relationship that you could be in. We have the 999, profound lessons are at hand, completion of a cycle is near. So that's, the number 9 it can be a tough number. From personal experience, my own personal experience with this number, it usually indicates that we are going through it. Everybody's experience is different, but for me, I've always seen this number when it's like things just feel really tough. We feel like things are hard right now, but that tough feeling that we're feeling is us pushing through to completion of learning our lesson, right? Because once we've gone through the tough stuff, we can then look back and reflect and be like, wow, like that grew me into the person I am today, right? So I do feel that what you guys are going through is about to come to a space of completion. So if it feels tough right now, just know that you're almost done. Like, you're almost done dealing with whatever this energy is. But there's definitely a need here for you guys to release anything old. Because if you are holding on to those things from the past, those perceived mistakes that were made, it's going to be a lot harder for you guys to be in alignment with new opportunities coming into your life for love. So let me know, Pile 1, how this message resonated with you. Super excited to hear your feedback in the comments down below. Thank you guys for taking the time to view today's video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Hey there, group number 2. So if you guys chose this pink card and this rose quartz tower point, let's go ahead and see what message you all need to know about your love life as you're viewing this video today. I love that you guys chose and we're drawn to all pink. There could be something around heart chakra that needs to be addressed here, but let's go ahead and see. When you pass from this world, you take nothing with you but your soul and the memories you have shared with those you love. Okay. I feel like you guys right now are being guided to think about a couple messages coming through. I feel like you guys are really being guided to think about the beauty and the positivity of memories that you have with your loved ones. So whether this is family, friends, relationships, romance, whatever it is, I think that there's a need here for you guys to focus in on the beautiful memories you've created with the people in your life and be able to express gratitude for those things. I also feel like this is a message about maybe creating those memories with people that you love, spending more time with people that you love, creating those beautiful moments, even if it's just something simple, like going on a picnic or going for a walk with someone that you love, or whatever the case is. It's like they're wanting you to focus on connecting with the people that you love and cherishing those moments that you have with them. Okay, let's take a look at your tarot cards. We have the Page of Cups Oh my gosh, you guys, this is insane. I just love when these synchronicities come together. It like blows my mind. You guys, the Six of Cups, this talks about literal memories. Like we have so many synchronicities already in this reading. So yeah, you guys are being guided here to certainly connect with the people that you feel the most comfortable with, the people that you have known and loved in your life for a really long time. Six of Cups oftentimes speaks about childhood. So even thinking about your family, childhood friends, maybe this could also talk about like a romantic partner from the past for some of you guys out there as well, someone that you have a lot of beautiful, cherished memories with. The Six of Cups is further clarifying this message of making memories with those that you love and cherishing those memories, spending quality time with people, places, in situations that you feel that sense of comfort, nostalgia, familiarity with. I feel like this is something that's going to be really good for your heart right now. Page of Cups, the message of love. So the Page of Cups talks about, those sweet gestures. I think of, again, like leading with the heart. I'm also getting like inner child type of vibes here because Page of Cups, this is like a youthful energy. And the Six of Cups, like I was saying, it does talk about childhood. So there could be something here around children for some of you or your childhood that needs addressing, that is of significance for your love life right now. Maybe going back and kind of reflecting in on what that might mean for you could be helpful. But the Page of Cups does talk about, sending those sweet, kind of like childlike, innocent gestures and communication of love. This could be like sending someone a text message to tell them that you care about them. This could be sliding in someone's DMs, being like, you look nice today. Like whatever resonates with you is what you're really being guided to do right now. But it's all about leading with love. And it's strong childhood nostalgic energy that I'm picking up on for you guys, pile number 2. It's like I really feel there's something around you connecting with those familiar places. Maybe participating in those activities that you did as a kid with the people that you love is something that's going to feel very healing for you right now. We have dreaming of you. Okay, so there could be an old flame of significance here. Let's see what else we get. Ooh, we have the cards. Fate. Okay. Let me see. So, dreaming of you is making me feel like there is somebody of significance that you guys may be thinking about a lot. Maybe you're feeling nostalgic about this person, but maybe haven't had the courage to be able to communicate with this person yet. You just kind of think of them a lot and kind of ruminate on like what it would be like to be around them again. Maybe there's something about a reunion that you're wanting to manifest with this person. And I do feel like there's some sort of like chance here with cards, because when I think of cards, I think of gambling. I think of like, this one says fate on it, but I think of like taking a chance, like, what's in the cards kind of vibes here, a gamble, so to speak. So I'm wondering if you guys are feeling a little like nervous about expressing how you feel, if this is about a specific person that you're wanting to connect with. But I feel like what this is saying is that, you really don't have anything to lose. You know what I mean? Like by putting yourself out there and creating those memories, if it's something that really feels like it's in alignment with you, you know what I mean? I also think for a select few of you as well, that dreaming of you is more so talking about like continuing to visualize what it is that you're wanting in a romantic partner. So it almost feels like for a majority of the people in this group that these messages of love are talking more about connecting with like family, friends, old childhood friends, things like that. It could be romantic for some, but I'm getting much more of like personal vibes from this. Like this is more about your inner child. And I think as you are healing this part of your inner child and connecting in these nostalgic things that bring you peace, it's like you're just being guided to continue to visualize what it is that you genuinely desire in a romantic partner. But there is definitely something here about fate and like taking a chance that's coming through for some of you. So it does feel like we have a couple messages coming through here where some of you are wanting to like maybe take a chance to reconcile with someone that's romantic from the past. Could even be like reconciling with a friend from the past. Like it doesn't necessarily have to be romantic here, but it certainly feels like there's something you all might be a little bit worried about, just the way that this card was phrased. you know, there's like risk involved with this reunion for some of you guys. But they're just guiding you to just remember that, like, you know, at the end of the day, the memories that we have with those we love are to be the most cherished. That's what we're going to always take with us when we cross over to the other side. So it's okay to kind of take a chance, if this is where your heart is guiding you, to try to create more of those beautiful memories. So that's kind of what I'm seeing for you, pile 2. I'd be curious to know how this resonated with you. So drop me a comment down below and let me know. Thank you for taking the time to view today's reading. I'll see you next time. Bye. Hey there, group number 3. Thank you so much for taking the time to join me in today's reading. If you guys chose this black tourmaline in quartz tower, this is going to be your reading. I'm laying yours down flat because it's too tall. It's not going to be in frame the way I like it. So let's see what you guys need to know about your love life right now. All right, let me pull this up close so that you all can see. So we have life is a series of constantly shifting cycles. When we resist change, we resist the natural flow of life and create unnecessary stress. Go with the flow, you'll be surprised where it leads. I really love this message for you, group number 3, because I feel like this is something I know that I've struggled with in my love life before. I think a lot of people struggle with this, not only in love, but just in life in general. So this is just a message for you guys to literally go with the flow. If you are in a relationship right now, or there's something going on in your love life where you're feeling like that friction and things feel like exhausting, or they feel tough, or like there's unnecessary stress being put on your plate because of a person or a specific situation, then that's telling you that it's not in flow. So whatever changes you guys are moving through right now, whatever friction it is you're feeling, you're being guided to really release on that, because when you guys are resisting the changes, or you're resisting the natural flow of things, you're throwing yourself off balance, right? You're creating that unnecessary stress, and you're resisting like the natural flow of how things are supposed to be. So if you learn to just kind of like relax, go with the flow, what will be, you'll feel better, but it'll also lead you to better things, if that makes sense. So let's see what else we got. We have the 4 of Swords. Oh my goodness, yeah. 3 of Swords. So I wonder if some of you guys have recently been through like a disappointment in your love life, whether it's like a heartbreak situation or feeling betrayed, or, you know, there's definitely been some sort of a pain that you guys have experienced in your love life, whether it's in the recent like past right now, or whether it's been a while ago and we're still kind of working on mending that pain. You guys are certainly in a position right now where I think healing is going to be super, super important. So if you guys have just experienced a loss in love, or a hurt or heartache in love, as hard as it is right now, you guys are really just being guided to sort of flow through it, move through the pain, take some time out for yourselves with that 4 of Swords to heal, rest, recover from the situation, spend some time alone, right? Like this is a really beautiful meditative card. So I do feel for a lot of you guys working on, you know, your inner, you know, like your inner comforts, if that makes sense, your spirituality, meditation practices, maybe even working with somebody who can help you heal, like a professional, if that, you know, pertains to your situation, therapy, things like that. But there's definitely a need here for you guys to 100% kind of focus on yourselves. And I think focus on your mental health right now as well, because you have 2 Swords cards here. And the Swords do speak about like our mental thoughts, the way we communicate, things like that. And so I do feel that a lot of what's going on is being processed or ruminated through in your head. And you guys are really being guided to sort of work through that. Make sure that you're taking care of yourself. We have Up in Smoke. Okay. And we have the Swan, Loyalty. Let me see how I want to line these up, because this is like a weird setup right now. So it definitely feels like something in your love life has maybe recently gone up in smoke. Maybe there's been a situation here, a relationship that has dissolved that you guys maybe weren't expecting, or maybe this is just something that you guys have been holding on to for a little bit too long, because remember our original card does talk about, you know, not resisting changes. So there has been a painful change here, I think, for a lot of you that you've been struggling to kind of cope with right now. And this Up in Smoke card is just reminding you that, like, if it's meant to be there, it's not going to go up in smoke. You know what I mean? You guys are really just being guided to turn inward and focus on your own healing journey. We have the message of Swan here, loyalty. So loyalty is important. This is a beautiful card. Let's zoom it in. When I think of swans, I think of love, and I think of like companionship, partnership. You always see them together, right, in pairs. At least I feel like I do. This situation that you guys are dealing with has to do with loyalty in love. It has to do with loyalty in your relationships. Maybe somebody wasn't loyal to you. Maybe it was vice versa. Maybe this person felt that you weren't loyal to them. It's going to be different for everybody viewing this video, so take what resonates with you. But there's definitely a message here around, what I'm kind of getting from this too is like, I just was thinking about how I said I feel like I always see swans in pairs, but this swan is by itself. And you can see the reflection here in the water. This card is also about self-reflection. I feel like you guys are being guided right now to be loyal to you. This feels very much like a self-love card or a self-love reading that I'm reading on right now for you, pile 3. Like, instead of maybe fixating on what is gone, how we're feeling sad about whatever ended for us, I think now is the time for us to go inward and focus on getting right within ourselves, focusing on like the mental health, like I was picking up on, but asking yourself these, maybe the tough questions of like, how can I work on being more loyal to myself? How can I make sure that my own self-love comes first in these relationships so that I'm not maybe putting other people first before myself and things like that? So yeah, you guys are definitely being guided right now to work on your own self-love and your own self-healing. And as long as you flow with things, I think you guys will be surprised at like how much better you'll feel just flowing with the change. I know it's probably easier said than done, especially if some of you have gone through like a traumatizing situation or a heartbreak of some sort, but if this has to do with a person, and you're like trying to like move on from a person, that's really hard. I can tell you guys like one thing, a tip that I can share with you if you've made it to the end of your reading here, then you get the tip. But I can remember needing to distance myself from someone that just wasn't really serving me in my highest good. And I always felt so tempted to like communicate with them. And what I started doing was I made the decision like, this is not good for me to keep talking to this person. Every day that I didn't talk to them, I would cross that day off on the calendar. And so every day I would get to see like tangible progress of like me sticking to my own self-love, sticking to my guns and saying, you know what, I'm not talking to this person. They're not right for me. And every day that I would do that, it got a little bit easier and I grew stronger with myself. So just a tip, maybe it'll help you, I don't know. But I think that's all that I'm seeing coming through for you, pile 3. So drop me a comment down below. Let me know how this message resonated with you. Thank you so much for taking the time to view this video today. I hope that it helped you out, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.